Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation, the house of astropsychology. Today, we're going to be talking about the powerful month of May 2025, and I am here to tell you all the tea on these astro forecasts of this month. I'm also going to be giving an individual horoscope for each individual sign, so make sure to check your moon, your ascendant, and if you follow your intuition to check your sun sign, you can also check it as well. Alrighty, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation, the house of astropsychology. My name is Vino Dinidasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, ancient knowledge, and self-development, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this powerful month of May 2025 has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give a shout out to my incredible exclusive members, all my gorgeous little lotuses here in the exclusive members channel of Astro Motivation. These are the Patreons of Astro Motivation. And if it wasn't for these beautiful, gorgeous souls, I wouldn't be able to bring you guys so much free content. So shout out to all my beautiful lotuses. And if you would like to also become an exclusive member today, definitely check out in the description here below. My exclusive members get a lot of incredible benefits. Number one, we are now learning a Vedic astrological course. So if you would like to learn more on Vedic astrology, learn to read your own chart, learn to read other people's charts, then definitely join us in the members only. My members, my blue lotuses, they also get a personalized monthly horoscope by me every single month. So if you would like to get a very, very affordable astro coaching from me, definitely become a blue lotus today. Check it out in the description here below. Alrighty, so let's talk about April. Before we get into the energies of May, I always like to do a little recap on the energies of the month before. So April 2024, I call it the moment where we were trying to get our footing together right after such an intense time in March. Guys, isn't it interesting how March and September are always really intense karmic months? I mean, think about it. COVID exploded in March. 9/11 happened in September. A lot of when the market crashed in 2008, it was during March. And so March and September, they have these really intense energies. And this year was something quite unique because we had also the eclipses. So March was a very intense month that really shook us to the core. And so April was the month that we were trying to get our footing back, kind of getting used to the change and the transformation that March has brought into our lives, the change of course, the change of currents, of current that we were feeling in the month of March. April was the month where we were, getting used to these changes, getting our footing in the right place. So I will call April a moment of peace before after the storm and before a massive change. It's like this hiatus of stability of a moment that it's allowing for us to really get into harmony once again. And April really brought these energies. And at the same time, April started kind of shifting the energies from this very passive, super Piscean energy in March, and now getting into igniting ourselves once again with the season of Aries. And May, it's really when we start revving the engines forward. May 2025 has a lot of transformations happening in our lives, especially a massive transformation in our path. Since this month, we are actually going to be going into a change for Jupiter. So our fortune is now going to start shifting into a new direction. Our expansion of ourselves is going to start shifting into a new direction. And also, our path, our destiny, where it is that we are heading towards, because we're also going to have the nodes changing signs. So this is also going to be a very powerful month. It could feel a little disruptive, but it's definitely a change in gears in how we've been moving forward in our lives. So May is coming with lots of beautiful surprises, lots of beautiful blessings, and the ability and a catalyst for us to start moving towards the future in a new way and in a new direction. So May is bringing a new path and kind of like a fresh breath air into our lives so that we can change gears and move towards a new direction that is more beneficial for ourselves. That we've been preparing for this shift of gears since March. We've been preparing for changing the course of our lives in a material, physical, very palpable way, or it could also be in a very subtle internal way that we're also shifting our energies to a higher vibration. So let's talk about it a little bit deeper. I'm going to be pulling out the chart here for you guys so that you guys can follow along with me with the massive transits that we're going to be going through. And remember, I will be doing horoscopes for each individual sign for this month. So check those out. And also, I will be doing exclusive videos for each individual transit that we're going to be experiencing in the next month. So definitely sign up, subscribe, so that you never miss any of that nectar. Alrighty, so here we go. This is the chart that we have for this upcoming May. This is how we're beginning the energies of May 2025. So we are now going to start changing gears, and we begin number one. And this is not something that I talk a lot, but I do want to point it out. The first change, the first transit that we're going to have in May is going to be on May 4th. We're having Chiron changing signs from Pisces to Aries. Now, Chiron is an asteroid that not a lot of people talk about, but I believe it to be something quite important in our soul journey, because the Chiron, and wherever Chiron lies in our chart and wherever it is transiting, we are going through a massive healing and healing at a very deep level. Like, we're not just healing this material body and material mind. Chiron carries the spiritual wound of many, many lifetimes. So where your Chiron falls in, that is where your spiritual wound is most delicate, is most sensitive, according to the house and the sign that it falls in. And now Chiron has been transiting for the past 10 years or more in the sign of Pisces. And we have been going through a transformation collectively. Whenever we have these very long transits that are years long, like like Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, these we call them generational shifts because they're so long that they're not just going to affect the person individually. Of course they do, but it also affects collectively the group, the generation. So right now, Chiron has been in this past 10 years plus in the sign of Pisces. And Chiron has been showing the world, society, and personally how important it is our spiritual journey, how important it is to maintain our spiritual progress in life. So at the beginning of the transit, we could have felt very disconnected. And then by the end of this transit, people are really starting to open themselves up once again to what true spirituality is all about. I mean, even just this past Easter, I saw that so much more people are becoming faithful once again, righteous once again. People are searching for God. People are searching for divinity in their lives because they're understanding that this whole material world is just getting worse and worse and worse. And as worse it gets, the more the soul is going to be calling out for the super soul, for the God himself. So Chiron was giving us this whole lessons on letting go, lessons on forgiveness, lessons on going with the flow, lessons that help us to rise above the material problems and get into a more spiritual vibe, reminding us that we are not material beings living a material life. We are spiritual souls, spiritual beings having a material experience. So Chiron has been giving us lots and lots of transformations. And I would love to hear from you guys in the past 10 years. How could you say that your spiritual evolution and development has been transformed? I would love to hear from you guys how that has happened. Now, on May 4th, Chiron is going to be going into the sign of Aries. So this means that now we're going to begin a new journey of 10 years plus, 10 to 15 years long, with Chiron in the sign of Aries. And this means that now the world's going to go through a massive healing in their sovereignty and independence. And I believe this to be the perfect introduction and movement towards this new catalyst into our lives that May 2025 is all about. So Chiron moving into Aries will show us the wound around our dependencies, around how we do not allow ourselves to fully embody who we are, how we um, are too dependent on things outside of ourselves, and how maybe we've neglected our individuality, or if we play too much people pleasing, how we can actually lose ourselves in it. So there's going to be massive lessons in the next 10 years for all of us, individually and collectively, on the importance of self-love, the importance of independence, the importance of self-assertiveness, and the importance of individuality. This is something that we don't talk a lot about. There's a lot of concepts in society that are trying to make everybody and everything equal. But to be honest, guys, this actually goes against Shastra. It goes against divine knowledge and timeless knowledge. Why? Because deep down inside, we are not all equal. Yes, we are all in the same platform of being servants of God, but we are not all equal. And we can even see it. Nobody looks the same as another person. Nobody has the same fingerprint as another person. Nobody has the same voice or anything like another person. Even twins themselves who are identical are going to have differences inside of them and outside of them. So this demonstrates that everything in life has uniqueness and individuality. Even flowers, even trees, even animals, they may seem like they're alike, but deep down inside, everything has an individuality. And we can even understand this with Shastra as well, that our spirit soul has an individuality to it. When you do your spiritual practices very deeply, especially bhakti yoga, and you get to a very high platform, by the moment that you let go of this material body, you are now adopting your spiritual body. Okay, so we look different. Like our spirit is a different uniqueness to it. So why am I explaining all these things? Because Chiron in Aries is about embracing the incredible individuality and uniqueness that we are. And in the next upcoming 10 years, we are going to go through these things. The one who is most authentic, unique, and individual, and embraces it and embodies it, is going to be the greatest example and the greatest inspiration for the world. So Chiron in Aries will definitely be bringing some massive transformations in all of us. This is the moment to heal our self-esteem and to heal our sense of independence and to heal also assertiveness. If you felt like you're a little bit of a pushover, you're afraid of asserting yourself, or you're afraid of putting your foot down in situations, Chiron in Aries is going to help us to become healthily more assertive. And when we are more assertive, we are more respected, we are more clear with our wants and our needs, and we get what it is that we want and need. So that's number one. Very, very interesting. If you guys would like me to do an exclusive video on Chiron in Aries, let me know, and I can do it for you guys, okay? So then after that, on May 5th, dun, 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 we are now going to have Pluto going retrograde. And again, I know we don't talk a lot about the external planets, but I believe this to be quite important. Why? When we have Pluto, Pluto being the planet of transformation, of power, of the Lord of the underworld, Pluto is a very, very powerful, intense energy. He is the king of shadow work. He is the one that will put you through your night of the soul, your dark night of the soul, and with that intensity, help you to transform yourself into the best version of yourself. So Pluto is powerful. Pluto is intense. And if we chicken out from our own sense of power, Pluto will bring it down on us. But if we are also embracing and getting ready to take in our power, Pluto will empower us immensely. So Pluto's going to be going retrograde for the next upcoming 2-3 months. And Pluto, when it goes retrograde, actually more like 4. So when Pluto goes retrograde, Pluto usually is the one transforming our external world and giving us those transformations. But when it goes internally, we are now going to start having the transformation within ourselves. Little shifts of consciousness, transformations in the way you think, in the way you talk to yourself, in your own inner world. So be ready. We may not see so many things transforming outside of ourselves, but we are definitely going to start having massive transformations within ourselves. And especially in the part of your chart that is Capricorn. That is when we're going to start having some inner shifts in order to take our power back around those energies of Capricorn and the house that it falls in. So Pluto here will definitely start becoming a catalyst of inner transformation and inner shifts and inner transmutation. So that is also getting us ready, revved up for this upcoming month, really starting to change those gears of change and transformation in our lives. Then on the 7th of May, we are going to have Mercury going into the sign of Aries. So good news, guys, we are now going to start moving forward away from the energies of Pisces. I think we swimmed enough in the cosmo ocean of our emotional and spiritual lives. So now we are getting ready to start revving up those engines forward into the future. And of course, with Mercury going into the sign of Aries, along with Sun here, we're still in Aries season in Vedic astrology. This is going to start getting us to take action. Okay, Pisces, Mercury is finally out of debilitation, which is great news, especially if you've been feeling very emotional, draggy, kind of like your mind all over the place. You can't fully concentrate and you're very spacey, brain fogged. Now, when Mercury goes into the sign of Aries, we should start seeing some clarity come into our lives. Mercury now is going to give us a lot of igniting energy towards the future. We are now thinking how we're going to initiate this. We're thinking towards the future. We're no longer thinking about the past. We are ready to take action. We don't want to just talk about it. We want to go and start doing it. So that is going to be fantastic. If we've been feeling like there's been too much procrastination with all this Piscean energy, Mercury is going to start heading the way towards, okay, let's start going forward. Let's start taking initiative. Let's start speaking assertively. Let's start asking for our needs and let's start taking action towards our future and towards what we want. So this is when we're going to start feeling that energies of moving forward towards our goals and our aspirations and towards that vision that Aries is giving in our lives. Then on the 12th of May, we are going to be having a full moon in the sign of Libra. So the full moon will be in the sign of Libra, and I'm definitely going to be doing a video specifically for this full moon, so make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss that nectar. We're going to be talking about how this full moon, what is the astrological benefits that is going to be bringing you, along with a ritual. So make sure you subscribe for that. But that is going to be on the 12th of May. We have this full moon completing cycles in relationships and commitments for all of us. Then on the 15th of May, wow, 15th of May, we have some powerful shifts. First, one of the biggest shifts, and I will be doing a video specifically on this, is that Jupiter is going to be changing signs to the sign of Gemini. And Jupiter has been sitting in the sign of Taurus for a whole year, teaching us about values, teaching us about the importance of living by our values, living in integrity, and transforming our financial life for some of us, and transforming our confidence and self-esteem for all of us. So now Jupiter stepping into Gemini will be bringing massive transformations for our lives. And now this is where the blessings are coming from. Grihaspati, the guru of the planets, which is Jupiter, is always bringing blessings in our lives. It's always expanding whatever it touches. And so this shift is definitely going to be felt by everyone. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be doing a specific video just for this Jupiter in Gemini, which is going to be a very, very important transit. And at the same day, this same day, we're also going to be having the sun going into the energies of Taurus. So now the sun goes into Taurus, and we begin Taurus season, baby. And this is going to be a unique thing, because sun will be very close to Uranus, which is definitely going to bring massive changes, transformation. This could bring some transformations in the financial system. This could bring some transformations in your own personal finances. And also there could be a revolution of values that happens in our lives. So it does feel like there's going to be some changes in something that, in the part of our chart of Taurus, which is the part that doesn't change that much. Taurus is very stubborn, and it stays kind of in the same habitual energy. So this is a part where we're going to kind of revolutionize our typical habits that we go and that we have. So sun here will definitely be bringing lots of transformation. And happy birthday to all my beautiful Tauruses, now that the Taurus season begins on the 15th. So this is going to definitely bring massive transformations for us. The energies of the planets are starting to shift and transform, which is very, very nice. And then on the 27th of May, we're going to have a new moon. And this new moon is going to be happening in the sign of Taurus. So for this sign of Taurus, this is going to be bringing a new moon and a new change and transformation to our habits. So this new moon will definitely bring a new moment and a new transformation for our habits and for our way of eating and so much more. I will be doing a video specifically on this new moon, so make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss that nectar. And then on the 24th of May, let me back up here a little bit. On the 24th of May, we are actually going to be getting Mercury. Mercury is going to be going into the sign of Taurus. So Mercury literally went super, super fast in the sign of Aries, and giving us a lot of energy, movement forward, a lot of initiative, a lot of things to start going towards our dreams, our individuality, to speak our own needs, to be assertive with what we want, and to kind of focus more on who we are all about. Then by the 24th of May, Mercury goes into Taurus, and now it's the moment to start monetizing all this initiative, all this new identity that we have become, or the embodiment of self-love that we've been practicing. This is now the time where we should start seeing abundance, prosperity, confidence in ourselves. And we're also going to have our mind on the money, and a money on my mind. With my mind on my money and the money on my mind, pretty much. Because Mercury, when it goes into the sign of Taurus, becomes an incredible business person. And so this could be a time where you may have some incredible business ideas, incredible ways of monetizing your skills. This is where now you get the brains of how to monetize those things you've been wanting to monetize. So Mercury here will definitely bring a lot of that business mindset and that savvy business ideas and brainstorming. So we're moving forward, baby, and we're concreting and we're solidifying this new beginning as we go deeper and deeper into the season of Taurus. And then last but not least, baby, On the 30th of May, on the by the end of May, the 30th of May, we are going to have the change of nodes. And this is very, very powerful time. The nodes are a very important part of our chart, which is where we are being pulled, where our soul is being led towards, which is Rahu, and what is being let go of, which is Ketu. And these placements are very, very important. And when Rahu and Ketu change signs, they're going to be changing to Aquarius and Leo. I will be doing a video specifically on this transit because this is an 18-month transit that we're going to now experience in the next upcoming months. And it's going to definitely shift the transformation of the world and where we're going, as well as our individual selves. And this is when they become very powerful because Saturn becomes more potent in the sign of Aquarius, and Ketu becomes very powerful in the sign of Leo. So this is going to be exalted nodes, exalted true nodes here, which are definitely going to bring massive transformations and evolutions for all of us. So May is looking hot, baby. May is looking like we're really starting to shift gears in our lives. May is looking like we are going to now start heading towards a better and more incredible path for ourselves. So, so, so exciting. So those were the transits for this upcoming May. Please stay tuned and subscribe for the extra videos that I'm going to be doing on these transits so that we can go deeper on them. They're very, very important, and they're very intricate, and they're definitely going to be changing our lives. Now, let's do our horoscopes, guys. Remember, these are general horoscopes for Vedic astrological calculations. If you do not know your Vedic astrology chart, check out in the description here below where you can find the calculator for your Vedic astrology. You can check your ascendant. The ascendant will show you what physically you are experiencing in your life. You can check the moon. The moon is going to be your emotions and your inner state. And if you feel inclined or intuitively want to check your sun sign, you can also check it as well. The sun is the Atma, is the soul. So you can check that as well. And I also suggest for you to check your Atma Karka. The Atma Karka is the planet that has the highest degree in your chart. Okay? So whatever sign that Atma Karka falls in, you can also check that horoscope. They're all going to give you different perceptions to how May is going to be going for you. Please follow your intuition. Follow your intuition of what you feel is calling to you. Whatever resonates with you, take it, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Remember, you are a free-willed human being. Everything that I'm talking about here is not anything that you're bounded to. This is just the astral energies that I see, the waves that we can ride in this next upcoming month. You are welcome to ride them or you are welcome to ignore them. You always have the choice. You always have your free will. And I'm here to empower you, not to disempower you with destiny or fate. Okay? So that's my disclaimer for the horoscopes. And remember, that these are general messages. If you will also like to have a personal message by me, then I highly suggest that you book a personal consultation with me. In the description here below, you will find how to book one. This month, I'm having 45% off on my consultations, which is a wonderful price. It's a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's get started with our horoscopes. And we're, of course, going to start with our beautiful Aries. Okay. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for May 2025. This is going to be a powerful energy for you this May, since we are going to be having a shift in energies, a very strong shift in energies with Jupiter going into your third house, and also Ketu and Rahu changing signs. Your planet Mars is still in the fourth house. So this means that your planet Mars is still really working a lot in getting you out of your comfort zone, not allowing for you to get weakened by your comfortability. Okay, sometimes this happens, like when we are too comfortable and everything is too perfect, we kind of become lazy and we kind of become complacent. So you've been going through a transformation here, Aries, that it's making you feel uncomfortable to stay too comfortable. Your comfort zone no longer feels that comfortable. And so something wants you to get out and explore and expand your comfort zone. I like to see it like that. When we get out of our comfort zone, we're expanding that comfort zone and allowing ourselves for new things. Transforming things around the house. Maybe some of you guys are fixing things around the house, which will be great thing to do. And also organizing your family life, your home life, and your nurturing of yourself and others as well. So Mars is still here teaching you massive lessons on these things. Be careful with becoming too emotional. Be careful with becoming too impulsive. These things can affect you, okay? Also, there's a massive transformation that is happening with you within yourself if you were to talk more with your family. Like, let's say you want to discover more about your ancestral lineage. This will help you to let go of the past, let go of the traumas, and you will have a psychological transformation that will help you to take your power back. So connect with your family, as uncomfortable as it could be at this time. Connect with your family, especially your mother, and try to connect with your ancestry. Okay, like you are not alone. You do have a family that you come from, and Mars right now wants you to take that power that is there for you and that could really transform you at such a deep level. This is the moment to transform those past hurts, especially of childhood, and to overcome these fears and these debilitations that could have happened in childhood. It could have been abandonment or embarrassment or negligence or anything that could have happened in your childhood. So these things are being transformed. Now, Jupiter going into your third house, you are going to start transforming your mindset as well. And all the efforts that you put on something will be blessed. This is the moment that whatever you speak, you're going to create it into existence. So you have to speak positive. You have to speak with wisdom. You have to speak with positivity and optimism. And when you speak in these ways, you are going to manifest things naturally coming to you. I highly suggest that you start a journaling journey. Start journaling, especially with Jupiter in the third. This could be so fantastic for you. But get ready. You could be learning some incredible new things in the starting this May. So if you feel inclined to learning something, maybe learning something on the computer, or maybe learning how to play music, or to polish a skill that you already have, or to become more of a master in the skills that you have, this is an amazing time to do this. Okay, so Jupiter here is going to give you immense intellect. It's going to give you a lot of um, academia in logic, and it's going to expand your mind. Okay, have a book on you, read. This is an incredible time for you to totally expand your analytical mind. And of course, whenever we learn things analytically, this gives us more power. Like, let's say you always wanted to have your own business, but you don't even know where to start. Like, where do I start? How do people run businesses? Okay, we read about it, we educate ourselves on it, we learn. And when we learn, we feel more confident in taking that giant step. So that is what life is trying to give you. And with the changes of the nodes, stay focused. Now life is focusing you towards your dreams and aspirations. And life is also focusing you into expanding your networks of people. Okay, I see that it's going to become a very a very socializing time for you, my beautiful Aries. Okay, so stay tuned because I will be doing a video expanding on these nodes and as well as Jupiter. So let's see, what do we have for Aries for this upcoming month of May 2025? Oh, wow, Aries, we have a shower of abundance. So whatever concerns you have around money, If you are feeling insecure around money, if you're feeling like you would like to create more money or you would like to see more abundance in your life, give this worrisome energy, give these limiting beliefs to your angels, because your angels are definitely going to help you. And I definitely see that life wants to bring you a lot of abundance and shower you with abundance, okay? Especially if you connect to the right people at this time, expand your networks of people, you can definitely make a lot of prosperity in the next upcoming months. So there's definitely a shower of abundance coming to you in the next upcoming month. Now let's go a little bit deeper into finances. What are some other messages? Yeah, because we're going to have Taurus season. So your second house is going to be packed. And there's going to be a lot of focus on finances, and there's going to be a lot of focus on, polishing your skills and getting paid for it, baby. Now let's see, what is another message for Aries for this upcoming month of May? I like this. Serving vows of poverty. So what does this mean, Aries? It means that you are ready to let go of any poverty vow that you made consciously or unconsciously in this lifetime or in another lifetime. So what does that mean? If you have adopted what the money story of your parents, of your ancestors, if you think that money is bad, or you think that you're always going to end up being limited or not or be in lack, these are kind of like vows of poverty that sometimes we unconsciously set ourselves up into. So this is the month for you to let go of these vows of poverty. Your parents' story is not the same story as yours. The story of everybody's jadedness with money is not your story, my beautiful Aries. So this is the month for you to unshackle yourself from these vows of poverty that you could have done in this lifetime or in another lifetime. The moment has come for you to unshackle them and realize that you are an abundant being and that you are no exception to the abundance of this world. So very, very powerful. If you would like to do an actual ritual, I really suggest for you to do it, because it could help you in focusing on cutting that cord, cutting that belief system that is making you feel lack. Okay, now let's see how your love life is going to be doing this month, my beautiful Aries. What do we have for Aries in love for May 2025? And we have new love. Ooh, I like this for you. Especially with the full moon in Libra, this could be an amazing moment for you to kind of close a very negative cycle in your love life and step into a more healthier cycle, a new love. This could literally be like letting go of a really bad relationship and entering into a new love life, or the relationship that you're currently in is going to go through a new renewal energy. But somebody new here is going to stir up your feelings, my beautiful Aries, and I'm very, very excited for you. So it could either be with your current partner or a new partner. And now let's see your final message, my beautiful Aries. Final message for Aries for this upcoming month of May for Aries. And your final message is surrender your attachment to results. This is going to be very, very important, especially since you have Chiron in the fifth. Here is where our attachment lives, where the attachment to our passions, the attachment to pleasure, the attachment to enjoyment, the attachment to our children, the attachment to our creative expression. This is a house of attachment. This is the house of detachment. So it's telling you with K2 in the fifth house is this is not the time for you to practice being attached to your results, okay? That's not how it's going to work. We have to practice detachment, and through detachment, you can really blossom. So even in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, like, we are not entitled to the fruits of our labor. The only thing we're entitled to is the labor. So choose the labor, because that's what we can control and choose. But when it comes to the fruits of our labor, we can't be attached to that. We have to, we're not entitled to that. And the more we work like this, the more you allow life to surprise you, because we are more limited. And especially if we have expectations, you are bound to feel disappointed. When we have so many expectations, we are bound to feel disappointed. So it's better to detach yourself from the results and just move in a more detached manner. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. This month of May, I have 45% off on my consultations. You can book one using the promo code in the description below. A 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Aries. So make sure to book one today in the description below. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of May. How are we doing, my beautiful Taurus? And do I have some good news for you? First, I want to say happy birthday to all my Tauruses, those of you who were born during this time. Happy birthday, and there's definitely going to be bringing you a new transformation for you. First and foremost, your planet Venus is still sitting in the 11th house of friendships, networks, dreams, and aspirations. So Venus has been sitting here for quite some time, really reigniting your passion and helping you to go towards your dreams and aspirations, especially if you abandon them. So Venus here is going to still be in this energy for the whole month of May. It's going to be exalted, so you should feel good, but it's going to be close to Saturn. So Saturn will definitely start solidifying more and more your dreams and aspirations and getting you to become more serious about them and about yourself. You know, sometimes we don't take our dreams very seriously and we think that they're just like childish or ridiculous. But this is a moment where life is saying, no, you can do this. And if you have this idea, if this dream has been implanted in your heart for a reason, because it's yours and it's for you, my beautiful Taurus. So my Tauruses have been going through a transformation in the past 2 months where you guys have really been boosting your self-esteem and your self-confidence to really go towards this new path of your dreams and aspirations, and to believe in yourself and to take yourself that seriously. And if it means that you need to take away your energy, you're expending your energy outside with others and bringing that energy back to you to build these dreams, then so be it. So you've been going through a massive transformation. So for this month of May, I still see you really moving towards your dreams and aspirations, but now things are going to get really nice and juicy. Why? Because Jupiter will also be stepping into your second house of money, baby. So now you're going to start kind of seeing some money come in. You're going to be like, whoa, okay, now we're really advancing. Okay, now I see the money. Okay, I can make profit out of this. I can make profit out of my dreams and aspirations. Great. Some of you guys are ready to also purchase something expensive. Tauruses, we're ready to go shopping. I mean, I go shopping, but take your time, okay? Don't necessarily. I will say wait until Venus passes Aries because there could be many expenses kind of happening during that time. But nonetheless, Jupiter is protecting your money. It's going to expand your money. It's going to expand your confidence in yourself, and it also going to expand your assets. So Jupiter here is definitely going to bring some massive transformations to you. And aside from that as well, the Rahu and the Ketu, whoa, I'm so excited for you, my beautiful Taurus, because they're going to be shifting into your 10th house of career. Yes, I want you to prepare. In the next upcoming 18 months, starting May 2025, you are going to start propelling yourself towards your career, your purpose, your dreams and aspirations, and what you really came here to do. This is a very, very exciting, and it could make you abundance, prosperity, money. Like, this is the moment, my beautiful Taurus. This is the moment. You've been preparing yourself for this. This is when we pull the trigger, and this is when you start seeing the transformation in your purpose and career and everything. This could lead you to change your career, to change jobs for a better position, of course, to change the course of your business. So many amazing things. So it's a general reading, and it's going to be different for everybody. At the same time, you're going to be pulled away from your home life because Ketu is going to be in the energies of the fourth house. So there's going to be a little bit of a pullback from being too domestic and staying too much at home. Hear me, Mikashiras, get out of the house. Because once you do, you're going to really open up your career, your purpose, and it's just going to unfold for you in a beautiful, beautiful way. So this is a really good month for my beautiful Tauruses, where we're really shifting now into materializing these dreams and making them your purpose in life. Very beautiful. Then let's see, what's another message for my beautiful Taurus for this May 2025? Another message for Taurus. Joy. I like this. I like this for you, Taurus. Joy, baby. Okay? It's about happiness. It's about joy. I mean, yes, we're talking about business and we're talking about all these very serious adult things and money and purpose. Great. But what is the point if you're not going to do it with joy? What is the point if we're not going to do them with joy? And so life is saying, don't get too serious. Don't start getting, no, we don't need to get into this very rigid energy because we're so serious and we have to make this work. No. Life wants you to completely do it with joy. Do it with a smile on. And the more joy you do it with, the more joy you do your dreams, the more joyful changes you're going to have in your life. So, very important that during this month of May, on the shifts that you're having and feeling, you really need to lean towards joy. Seeing the joy, the happiness, and smile. Just put a smile on. It's going to go a long, long way. So joy is here for you. Celebrate. Maybe some of you guys are also celebrating because your dreams are coming true, because things are moving in your professional life. So be joyful, celebrate yourself, and don't get too serious. Why so serious? And now let's see your love life. What's going on in love for our beautiful Tauruses this upcoming May 2025? What do we have in love? Okay, what do we have in love for Taurus for May 2025? Retreat. Okay. So in love matters, if you're single, there's a reason why you're single right now. Okay. Life is preparing you to become the best wife, the best husband. And this is the reason why you're isolated and working on yourself and working on your growth. Be patient. Divine timing is working in your love life. If you're currently in a relationship, you and your partner really need to retreat from the world. You both will benefit from having a little holiday trip this month. Okay. Leave the kids at home, get us a babysitter, and go and have some time together. Disconnect from the world, turn off the phones, turn off the work, even if it's just for a weekend. But you need some time alone with your partner to reconnect, and you need to retreat from the world. This will be something good. If you're like, Vinodini, I'm with my husband or with my wife 24/7, then maybe you need a break. Okay? Not a break of breaking up, but a break from each other. We have to remember in Bhakti Yoga, the definition of love is that love is not just union. Love is a combination between union and separation. And that in the separation is actually when the love becomes more condensed. And when we finally come together, that reuniting is more relishable and more delicious. So don't see time apart from your partner as something bad. See it as something necessary and good for the relationship. Okay, so that's going to be different for everybody. Now let's see your money life. Let's see what's going on for Taurus and money, since you pretty much have a Lakshmi yoga going on right over here after the 15th, because we have these two activated, and the second lord, no, the 11th lord is going into the second house. Money, baby, money, money. So let's see, what do we have here for my beautiful Tauruses when it comes to their finances for May 2025? What do we have for Taurus for May 2025? Dreams of abundance. Okay, so your dreams are talking to you. You could be having some really powerful dreams at this time. So definitely write them down. But also, this is the moment for you to really dream big. Again, the dreams, your aspirations are coming up here. dreaming of success, of abundance, of prosperity, keep dreaming. Visualize it, I would even say. Start working on visualization, start using it in your prayers. Really envision it, daydream about it. Like all these things are actually attracting it to you. So the dreams of abundance can definitely be coming true very, very soon or in the next upcoming months. Now let's see your final message, my beautiful Taurus, for this May 2025 for Taurus. And we have surrender to receiving support and love. So I like this for you. We still have a lot of energy activated in your house of networks. You don't have to do it all alone. Life wants you to make your community, to have a community of people that you can count on. And life wants you to not do it alone. Collaborate. And in the collaboration, there's so much more potential for more gains, more money than just doing it alone. So receive the support, receive the love, especially of your partner if your partner is there and it wants to help you out, okay? So don't do everything by yourself. So those were your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you get a personal reading by me. In the description here below, you will be able to find the promo code where you can get my readings for 45% off this month. A great deal where you get a 75-minute session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Taurus. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages, and if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this upcoming May 2025. And man, do I have some good news for you. I have some really good news for you, my beautiful Gemini. First and foremost, your planet, Mercury, is finally going to get out of debilitation. So that's great news. You're no longer going to be feeling like muddy and kind of weird and kind of like all over the place. You're now going to be feeling a lot more clear-minded and have a more understanding of where it is that you are going, okay? And Mercury, which is now transiting to your 12th house. Oh, no, it's going to be transiting into Aries on the 7th, and it will be there until the 24th. So this is an incredible time for you to make some friends. Go and expand your friendships. You've been alone for some time. I know. You've been in this isolated mode. You've been in this sort of aloneness. You've been in this sort of like spiritual reclusion, which is great. You've been doing the work, my beautiful my beautiful Gemini. But now you're going to be going into coming out. I'm coming out. You're going to come out, okay? You've been in this hibernation mode where it's transforming your past and kind of getting you ready for a new beginning in life. So Mercury here is definitely going to help you, and you can really benefit by making friends, becoming part of new groups, becoming part of new communities, becoming part of new social groups. This is a great moment for you to expand your social networks, to meet more people, especially really intelligent and brain that like people who can actually teach you something, my beautiful Gemini. So this is an incredible time to be sociable, okay? When Mercury goes into these energies of the 11th house. Have some fun. Go and hang out with some friends. Reconnect with old friends. Reconnect with friends that you haven't talked to in a while, and expand yourself into new groups and communities. This could be a fantastic time to do it. Then Mercury, by the 24th, will be going into your 12th house. So that is when I see you kind of closing a full sort of chapter. This time on the 24th, you're kind of having the last weeks of integrating all the Jupiter and Taurus energies that we were going through for the past year. And for you, it had to do with a lot of transformation, letting go of the past, closing a cycle off, letting things be bygones, and really healing yourself from the past. and going through a lot of renunciation. Some of you guys could have gone through losses. Some of you guys could have gone through a feeling of feeling kind of like not moving forward towards the future, but feeling like your past won't leave you alone. So it's been a massive transformation here for you, Gemini, which is wonderful. And Mercury, once it goes into Taurus, the 24th, will give you kind of like the last bits. This is a great time to do therapy if you can have a therapist or even get a reading by me, just so that you fully integrate all the lessons of Jupiter. Because Jupiter on the 27th, on the 15th, is already going into your sign. And that is some really good news, Gemini. I have some amazing news for you. This is the moment where we start moving forward, okay? If in the past year you were just like in the abyss, kind of waiting in the sidelines, not feeling like things were moving very fast, feeling very confused, feeling very like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Now, Jupiter going into your sign is going to give you an opportunity for a new beginning, an opportunity for a reinvention of yourself, an opportunity for you to begin and kind of path the way for a new path in your life. This is so empowering for you, Jupiter, for you, Gemini, that Jupiter goes into your sign. Whenever Jupiter is in our sign, this is a time of blessings. This is a time of expansion. This is a time where wisdom is going to come into our lives. And this is a time where we're definitely going to see some really good advancements in our lives. So you went through the purge. You did the healing you had to do. Mercury here might do the last bits of purging that needs to get done for you. And now you're getting ready for a new life. So, so, so exciting. Now, Rahu will also be changing. I will be doing a video just on this. Check it out, my beautiful Gemini. But Rahu wants you to do this whole new beginning in a very righteous way, okay? Especially if in the past you were a little bit more cunning and a little bit more doing the tricky thing. Nobody's watching, kind of taking a path that is shorter but more risky, or taking a path that is shorter and not necessarily moral. So this is now a time where life wants you to do it right. Life wants you to do it by the word of God. Life wants you to do it with wisdom. And life wants you to do it with principles and morality, okay? It wants you to really step into this moral person and into your true dharma of life. This can also take you into traveling, can also take you back to school, can also bring you an amazing teacher in your life, but you are ready for a new expansion of yourself that really brings massive wisdom. Very exciting, my beautiful Gemini. So now let's see what are some other messages that we have for Gemini for this upcoming month of May, for May 24th. What do we have? May 20th, 2025. What do we have for Gemini for May 2025? And we have steady progress. Okay. Now, I mentioned this, and it's not going to be like, oh, in May, everything happened. This is just the beginning, Gemini. I know you like quick results, but no. This is going to be a steady progress forward, okay? Make it a year to 18 months of a vision for your new self, for the reinvention of who you are, for the new path you're going to cultivate. It's a steady progress. Show up every single day. Don't get too overwhelmed with the long path. Just take it day by day and know that you are moving towards your dreams and aspirations, and you're really stepping into a higher version of yourself. Now let's see, what do we have when it comes to love? What do we have when it comes to love for our beautiful Geminis for this upcoming May? And we have finances and career affecting your love life. So either some of you guys are working way too much and maybe putting your work before love, and this is disrupting your relationship, your commitments, your marriage. For some of you guys, others of you are just way too busy on work that you're not even thinking about love. Like you are just completely consumed by your work and you're not even thinking about love. Others of you still have this Venus in the 10th house. So as I mentioned, be very cautious that there's not like some love relationship blooming in your job, in your office, especially if you're married. Be cautious with this because Venus has been kind of standing there for some time. So don't let that be an issue. But more than anything, maybe this is a moment to talk to your partner about finances and career, how to balance out the career and the finances. Like, let's say if you work from home, how do you balance out the family life working from home? It's going to be different for everybody. But these things need to come to balance. And you also need to come to some sort of balance where you can honor both of them without feeling exhausted and drained. But you can, attend to these two very important things in your life. Now, let's see your money. Since finances and career are affecting your love life, what do we have here for Gemini for May 2025? What do we have for Gemini for May 2025? And we have clean energy food, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, maybe some of you guys are spending way too much money on food. And don't get me wrong, yes, the groceries are extremely expensive, but we might have to budget ourselves where it's like, I only go to the store once a week and get the things that I need, but I'm not going every single day to just get some snacks and things like this. Also, not buying food outside might not be as nutritious. There's also maybe some of you guys are having an idea of opening a restaurant or working with food, or or doing these things could be quite profitable for you. And if it has nothing to do with these things, you need to really eat better. And if you start eating better, your money's going to get so much better. And by I mean eating better, you're going to, cook for yourself a nice, wholesome meal with good ingredients, with healthy foods. And when you start nurturing yourself in this way, instead of just nurturing yourself with some, um, food that has no nutrition really, you are going to actually make more abundance and prosperity in your life. This also deals with, feeling healthy, Gemini. So if you feel healthy, this attracts abundance in your life. Okay. And last but not least, what do we have for Gemini when it comes to May 2025? What do we have for Gemini for May 2025? And we have surrender your addictions. Okay, what are you addicted to? It could be overthinking, work, food, people, pornography, substances, workaholism. This is the moment for you to start letting go of these bad habits. Jupiter has been trying to help you to do this for the past year. So really, really, this is a great time to change those bad habits, and it's actually going to bring you more abundance and prosperity. So those were your messages, my beautiful Gemini. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations this month. You can find the promo code in the description here below while you're booking your 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Gemini. So book one today in the description below. Alrighty, Gemini, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember, if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for May 2025. And this is going to be a powerful month for you where many things will be shifting. First, we're going to have the shift of Jupiter. Jupiter now is going to be stepping into your 12th house. I will be doing a video specifically on this, so definitely check it out. But you are now beginning your path of spirituality, hardcore, my beautiful Cancer. You're going to go deep into purging the past, deep into letting go of the past, deep into closing a cycle of 12 years to release the addictions, release the bad thoughts, and get away and kind of release yourself from the burdens that you've been carrying and adopting for the past 12 years. So you're going to go through a massive cleanse, purge in the next upcoming year that Jupiter is going to be giving for you. Very, very spiritual time for you, my beautiful Cancer. Also, with the energies of Rahu. Rahu is also going to be changing into your 8th house. Whoa. I mean, Cancer, I want to prepare you. This is going to be the beginning. This month is the beginning of an insane inner transformation for you, Cancer. Insane inner transformation. I mean, we're going deep, and there is definitely going to be a change that happens here for you. My best advice, don't resist the changes. You know what it is that you need to change. Don't resist it. Don't play dumb. Why do I say this? Rahu is going to enter into your house of sudden events, and the uncontrollable house of the eighth house. Okay, sudden events. Sudden events can be things that come into our life that give us a 180-degree turn into our lives. And this could be positive or negative, whatever it is. Sometimes this is the only way that people change. We get so embedded in our habits that it's not until we have a disruptor of the pattern that we actually start making changes. So embrace the changes, start adopting changes, because that is going to be the smoothest ride. If you resist the changes, life may just thrust a 180-degree turn in your life. We don't want those sudden events like that. So get ready. You are going to go into deep spirituality, transformation at a psychological level, at a subtle level, and this is going to be very, very beneficial for you. So as all this inner world is shifting with the energies of Taurus season, you are also going to be socializing. So also socialize, make some friends, and you're going to see that there's something shifting in your inner world, while at the same time you are kind of expressing yourself towards new people, new associations, new groups, and new friends. This is a good time to socialize. So it's going to be kind of like the two of them. Listen to yourself when it is that you need to be alone, and also listen to yourself when it is that you would like to have people around you. This is a month that is going to bring both of those feelings, and if you learn to balance them out, you can really take amazing advantage of this month. So let's go a little bit deeper here for my beautiful Cancers. What do we have for Cancer for May 2025? And we have reward yourself. I like this for you. Reward yourself, my beautiful Cancer. This is a month for you to be kind to yourself, reward yourself. With Jupiter entering the 12th house, we don't want to make our life more complicated. We want to simplify it. Okay? So give yourself a pat in the back. You've done amazing, especially with this whole career energy. You've really been moving forward. So this is a month to acknowledge how far you've come and to give yourself that good energy and that praise that you need, that give it to yourself. It's a good thing. And also buy yourself something nice this week, this month. Reward yourself. Celebrate every little baby step forward. Okay? This is going to boost your energy and it's going to accelerate your progress. Now let's see when it comes to love life. What do we have in love for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming May 2025? And we have love yourself first. You see, it's a lot of self-love energy this upcoming month because we're already working on the inner levels here. So reward yourself, be kind to yourself, love yourself first. This is all going to help in your whole life, especially in love. Your self-respect makes you more attractive. So carrying yourself with love for yourself, okay? Carrying yourself with a lot of self-respect for yourself and nurturing yourself in that way is what's going to expand your love. So this is a month of rewarding yourself and putting and giving yourself a lot of self-love. You may even notice with these shifts of energies that this has been something neglected. Maybe you've been neglecting yourself, Cancer, and you've been nurturing everybody else, but you've been leaving yourself for last. So these things need to come back into balance. And the more self-respect you give to yourself, that is what people are also going to see. Now let's see when it comes to money this month. For Cancer, May 2025, when it comes for money. And we have ask for your needs to be met. So when it comes to money, when it comes to work, when it comes to profession, of course, we're going to have Mercury entering your 10th house of career on the 7th to the 24th. This is the moment that you're supposed to speak up. And your communication will be heard in the work area, in the professional area. So if you don't say nothing, you're not going to get anything. You're going to have to speak up, ask for your needs to be met, ask for what it is that you want, and you will get it. So especially when it comes to money. So don't just stay quiet and hope that they are going to read your mind. Speak up and you will get that advancement, that bonus, that extra job, extra hours, more money, whatever you like. Okay. And now let's see for your final message for May 2025 for Cancer. And we have surrender to receiving support and love from others. So this could also be showing you that it is important to be vulnerable enough to accept love and support. Life is now going to make you more vulnerable, and it's going to reward you if you go towards vulnerability. It's going to reward you if you share your assets and if you actually come together with your partner. It's going to reward that you put a lot of emotional intimacy and effort into the connection. This is going to be rewarded for you. So surrender to receiving that love and support from others. They want to love you, they want to help you, they want to nurture you, but you have to allow it in. You have to get out of that hard shell and let yourself come out and receive that love so that you can really feel that nurturing, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I hope that they help you. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 45% off consultations this month. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to book one today. A 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Cancer. So book one today. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of May. And do we have some amazing good news for you? First and foremost, we have the energies of Jupiter are going to be stepping into your 11th house, baby. So this is definitely going to start bringing some abundance, prosperity, and expansion of your networks of people. This is a year for you to socialize, okay? Socialize, meet others. The lonely lion is coming to an end, baby. You are now back again in the center of attention, and people want to see you, people want to hear you, and people want to be friends with you. So this is an amazing time to expand your popularity and to expand yourself. Very, very good news. And also, having Sun right now, which is transiting in your 10th house of career, which is going to be really good. The month of Taurus is a great month for all Leos because that is when you guys shine in career. So this is going to be a month of a lot of hard work. And if you work really hard, you are going to see some amazing results in your professional life and in your career. This could be the time where you get some awards, get some awards, get some advancements, get some recognitions when the sun goes into the sign of Taurus. So that is going to be really, really good. And the good news too is that finally we're stepping out of this Piscean 8th house, dark night of the soul situation. And now you're going to see the light. You're coming out of the cave. You've been in a cave for the past 2 months, digging and finding all the darkness of the past, of your psyche, of you doing the shadow work. And this month, you get out of the cave and you get to see the light up in the sky and just like, oh, hallelujah. Like, it's going to be uplifting, okay? It's going to bring faith. It's going to bring the sense of like, okay, there is a way. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I definitely see that a lot of positivity is going to come, especially if you did the work of transformation that we've been talking about. Then I definitely see that this is going to be fantastic for you. So get ready. Also, when we start Mercury going into your 9th house, an amazing time for you to pray. Pray, pray, pray. Pray, baby. Pray for that mercy, because it is the miracles. Miracles are made of mercy. Okay? When you pray, that is the original manifesting tool of this millennia, okay? Our ancestors had manifesting tools and it was called prayer. And you just pray and you will see how your life can transform, especially when Mercury is in this 9th house. Some of you guys could travel at this time. Some of you guys could be teaching, traveling, expanding yourselves, but there's definitely a recognition or something going on at work, which is going to be really nice. And you're going to start seeing that the changes that you've implemented in yourself and all the transformations that you could have gone through in this past 2 months are going to now show the benefit of it. Okay, so let's see, what is a message for my, and last but not least, of course, we are having the nodes changing, and this is an important one for you. Why? Because we are going to have Rahu going into your 7th house, which means that Ketu is going to be in your sign. And man, This is something that I will also be doing a video. Check that out because I'm going to go deeper in that. But pretty much in a nutshell, my beautiful Leo, you are going to now truly peel the layers of the onion of who you think you are. And you're going to release concepts, labels, ideas that have been projected on you, that you've put on yourself, that is no longer who you are. You're going through a purge of identity, a purge of personality, while at the same time, life is focusing you on connecting, on marriage, business relationships, of commitments with other people, while also expanding your networks of friends. So this is really, really nice. This is not the time to stay alone. This is not the time to isolate and be like a king and queen up in the castle, isolated from the world. No, no, no. The time to come down. And you can definitely do this because it could, people who are alone and who are single, it could bring you love, marriage, even. And those of you who are already in a relationship, the time has come for you to expand your networks of who you hang out with, while at the same time going through a transformation of who you are. Very powerful times for my beautiful Leos. I'm very, very excited for you. So let's see, what do we have for Leo for this May 2025? What do we have for Leo for May 2025? And we have Leo for May 2025. Leo, May 2025. Heart chakra. Yep, that is what's happening. Your heart chakra is going to open up. You just went through a purge of the psychological dirty things that were inside of you, that were closing your heart off. And now life is thrusting you into the crowd of people, into connecting with others through your heart chakra. And you're going to recognize, like, what am I closed off to? Is my heart closed off? Is my heart chakra closed off? Like, I might really, really want a partnership, but is my heart actually healed? Is my heart really ready for love? Or am I truly afraid of taking a risk? So it's all focused on your heart chakra, peeling away what's no longer you, that it's blocking your heart chakra, and connecting to others so that you can see the reflection of the divinity that you are on others. So the heart chakra is definitely going to be a center point. I would love for you to focus on a lot of meditation on your heart chakra this month. This could be really, really nice. And now let's see, what else do we have for my beautiful Leos when it comes to love for May 2025, Leo. And we have pay attention to the red flags. So if you're currently single, life is trying to show you the flags of why it is that you are single, why love hasn't come in, why love hasn't manifested in your life. So pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the signals. Don't victimize yourself, Leo. Oh, it's just because my bad luck. Oh, it's because God hates me. It's, the signs are there. See them. Look at them. Look at them. Okay. And also, for those of you who are currently in a relationship, life is also showing you some signals that are going to be the thing that we're going to have to work on for the next upcoming months. So pay attention to what is coming up. What are you being triggered by? What is coming up for you for this time when it comes to love? Okay. And now let's see, when it comes to money, what do we have in money for my beautiful Leos? What do we have for Leo this May 2025? And we have, it is safe for you to receive. I like this, especially because your 8th house is so packed right now. Life is like, open up to receiving from others. Doesn't make you a gold digger. This is just the time right now for you to receive. This is just the time right now for you to learn to receive with grace, and not receive because you have to give back. Just receive. Just receive. So even use this as the motto for this month. I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive, especially if you're a woman. I am ready to receive. So you're ready to receive love, prosperity, abundance, new friends, new people, an expansion of your circle of friends. Like, you're ready to receive it all. And it could even be financial as well. All right. And now let's see, what else do we have for Leo? Final message for Leo for May 2025. And we have surrender to your intuition. Intuition is very, very strong for you right now, Leo, especially because your 8th house is still popping. So Listen to your intuition. That I also feel like it has to do with the paying attention to the signs. So listen to your intuition. What you're feeling is right. Okay, what you're feeling is right. So make sure that you are not dismissing your feelings, dismissing what is coming up, because your intuition is really trying to lead the way at this moment. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Consultations for 45% off, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Leos. So book one today using the promo code. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of May. And do we have some good news, my beautiful Virgo? Jupiter is going to be transiting into your energies of career, baby. That's exciting. That's exciting. Your career is going to start expanding in the next upcoming 12 months, and you're going to get into alignment with your divine purpose in life. Expect for opportunities, new expansions, new jobs, better payment, opening that business. I mean, this is the moment for you to take all risks in career. Go for it. Jupiter is going to hold you and and catch you in the leap of faith pretty much. There's also going to be a lot of activity going on in your ninth house. You guys can be having some travels that happen this month of May, especially when Taurus season begins. So there could be a lot of travels that are happening here for you. Um, yes, a lot of travels that could be happening here for you. And we are also kind of stepping into some very powerful energies of your eighth house. So the good news is that we're no longer talking about your whole relationships and business relationships. You had 2 months to really figure that out and put it in order. Now, finally, I don't have to talk to you about relationships anymore. Now we're really going to be stepping into evolving forward. So now the relationship time to get intimate. This is now a time of intimacy, a time to deepen our intimacy with our partner, or a time to open up to sexuality, better our sexuality, uh, connect at a more emotional depth with our current partner and with ourselves, and to open up to intimacy and sharing our resources to deepen the connection even more. Okay. And then there's also going to be maybe some travels, going back to school. Maybe some of you guys are publishing something, teaching something. So all of these things are really getting you ready. And it's almost like you needed to figure out your private personal life so that we can really move forward in life. If you're currently single, no worries, that's fine. There's just going to be more intimacy. This whole eighth house energy is now going to be for you to heal yourself psychologically. Great time to go to therapy, great time to do counseling. And it's not like I'm saying that there's something wrong with you or that there's something broken in you. It's just so that you can allow yourself to go into vulnerability in a safe space and feel like your vulnerability when you open up is you're actually being empowered at a deeper level. So these are all things that are going to make you feel more powerful deep down inside, being more connected, more intimate with yourself, and having a deeper intimacy with your partner. All of these things can bring empowerment for you. And also maybe talking about shared resources. So there's a lot of things going on with business relationships. This could be for business relationships or also for personal intimate relationships. And as we get our commitments in alignment, I see a lot of advancements towards your career, a lot of advancements towards expanding yourself. And then, of course, we finally have K2 leaving your sign, which is great news, my beautiful Virgo. And I will be doing a video specifically on this, so stay tuned for that. But the nodes will be changing now into your axis of the 6th and 12th house. So K2 is no longer in your sign. That's really good news. You're going to actually feel, well, I will say that now you feel more like yourself than ever before. okay? Because K2 was really helping you to let go of certain labels or attitudes that you have with yourself, or certain concepts, distorted concepts of your own personality or identity, or projections that other people did on you. So you've been going through this purge of identity, and you did it. Now you're peeled off to the most authentic you after K2 has transited your sign. And now that it's going into your 12th house and into your 6th house axis, get ready, because your routine and your lifestyle and your health are going to go through a massive change and transformation. Stay tuned for the video that I'm going to be doing on these. So make sure you subscribe. So now let's read a little bit more here. What are some other messages for our beautiful Virgos when it comes to this month of May 2025? For Virgo, May 2025. And we have innocence. I like this. So seeing everything with love, seeing everything with the eyes of innocence. This is teaching Virgo to not see everything with a critical eye. Okay, this is something that we have to control as a Virgo. Of course, when it comes to work, bring the whole critical eye, bring it to the max for sure. But we need to know when to turn that off, especially in our intimate relationships, especially in our intimate settings, especially with ourselves, you know? So we need to start learning to see things with more love and innocence, not judgmental and critical and accusatory. So it begins with you, that you see yourself with more love and innocence, that you are learning that you're not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to have it all perfectly perfect at the first try, at the first moment. Like, no. See yourself with more innocence, with more love, with more compassion. And this, as you do this with yourself, they will naturally reflect out into the world with others. So it's a time to see a lot of innocence, especially if we're going deep into the psychological muddy waters here and doing some shadow work. Make sure that you don't start um, getting angry at your lower versions of yourself. It's like, treat them with love. When we talk about shadow work, we're talking about integrating the shadow. And when we talk about integrating the shadow, means that we can accept all parts of ourselves, even the shitty ones, the bad ones, the weak ones, the dumb ones, the stupid ones, that we can accept all of who we are with love and innocence. And that is how we actually integrate our shadow. So this is a time to do that. This is a month of doing that, my beautiful Virgo. Now let's see, what else do we have here for Virgo for May 2025. And we have love yourself first. I like this for you, Virgo. Love yourself first. Pour that love on you. You are the savior of everybody. You have this, which is beautiful. You're always ready for service. You're always ready to help others. You're always ready to help the ones who need help, which is a beautiful quality, my beautiful Virgo. But it is not worth it if it's at the expense of yourself. Start with loving yourself first. And that is what's going to make you more romantically attractive, more beautiful in your spouse's eyes, or it's going to start attracting a mate for you. It begins with a lot of self-love towards yourself. And when it comes to money, what do we have money-wise for Virgo this May 2025 for Virgo? And we have take a divinely guided chance. What was I saying, baby? This is the moment to start taking risks in career, risks in your money life, okay? You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, baby. You're not gonna make big money by playing safe. I'm not saying go and be insanely risky and go and gamble your life away. No, but you need to take some risk in career. You need to take some risk in your profession. And of course, it's going to be a different risk for everybody. But like I mentioned, if you do risky things, if you go for it, Jupiter will definitely bless you. So this is the moment to not play so safe and to actually take a risk on yourself. And last but not least, what is your final message for Virgo for this May 2025 for Virgo? And we have surrender to prayer. I love this for you. Taurus season is a season of expanding your faith, of expanding your belief in yourself, and of connecting deeper with divinity. This is why it deals with expansion. When we connect to the divinity, because we are limited. We are limited beings. We're human beings, so we have limits. But when we connect to the unlimitedness of God, that is when we become limitless too. So here life is saying connect to prayer, connect to prayer. Make your life a prayer. Every step that you do is a prayer. Sanctify your life. Pray on your food, pray on your drinks, pray on your children, pray on your spouse, pray on you, pray on your life, pray on your projects, pray on your initiatives and your intentions. And you're going to see that you're going to be filled with spiritual power. Okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a more specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Virgo. So book one today with the promo code below. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this May 2025. And Libra, do we have some amazing news for you? This May 2025 is definitely going to bring some powerful energy in your life. First, by beginning with the fact that your planet Venus is still in the energies of your sixth house. So I know that we've been talking a lot about your daily life, your daily work, and you've been having 2 months to get your life in order, to get your health in order, to get your routine in order, to get your work situation in order. So Venus now should be giving you some really good results this month. Okay. She should be giving you a lot of benefit. If you've been waiting for that call for that job, definitely is coming now. If you've been waiting for that interview, it's coming now. If you've been waiting to get that promotion, that bonus, it's coming now. Okay. This is now when you're going to start seeing some results and moving forward with Venus here. Then then we're also going to start having a lot of focus on your career. On your relationships. Why? Because Aries season is a time of sharing yourself. Aries season is a time of focusing on your partner, focusing on your relationships, focusing on your commitments. And especially when Mercury goes into Aries, that is going to be really, really, really important. If you've been wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, when Mercury goes into Aries is the best time for you to do it, Libra. Okay? So have that very uncomfortable conversation with your business partner or your love spouse partner or girlfriend, boyfriend. This is the time to have those conversations around commitments and how we can move forward in these things. And then when we enter Taurus season and Mercury goes into Taurus and the sun goes into Taurus, now we're getting into some intimate energy, my beautiful Libra. This is the time to go deep into the shadows of yourself. This is a time where you could be going through a transformation. This is a time where you could be going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul. This is also a time where life wants you to deepen your intimacy. So you just had a lot of conversations with your partner or your business partner. This is the moment to deepen the connection even more through either intimacy, through healing sexuality, or through shared assets, or through, balancing the power scales in your love life. So a lot of things are happening here for you. Also, if you're thinking of getting a loan, fixing your credit, working other people's monies, getting an investor, getting a grant, this is a great time to do it as well. So lots of inner shadow work too. Great time to do therapy, great time to do counseling, great time for you to get a reading by me so that we can really dig at what needs to be transmuted and transformed within you. Okay, so there might be some questions. You may be triggered as well. You may be psychologically triggered. Some things from the past may be coming up. Some sensitivities may be coming up. So the idea here is that you just don't play Mr. and Mrs. Strong and I'm in control the whole time. But to allow yourself to get into some vulnerability can be the way to really move forward with your relationship. Okay, deepening the connection by revealing your innermost selves to each other through sexuality and through connecting with your partner. So there's a lot of that. Then Jupiter is also going to be going into the energies of your ninth house. So that's going to be really nice for expansion of Dharma. This is the moment where you're really going to get into alignment with your Dharma and what you came here to do. And Dharma means your divine purpose in life that was given to you by the divine. So here we can see an incredible time for publishing, traveling, expanding your knowledge, your wisdom. You can be getting the perfect teachers, gurus. Also, you becoming a teacher, you publishing something, you traveling the world, going back to school for learning something that can really help you in advancing and expanding yourself. This is the moment to really gain faith in yourself once again and believe in yourself once again. So many blessings could be coming to you when Jupiter goes into the ninth house. Many, many blessings. And then, of course, the nodes are also going to be changing this month, which is going to bring a lot of benefit for you because now, finally, it's no longer about, okay, by this time, you can look back and see that, man, my life really changed in the last 18 months. I got more structured. I got, like my life really got in order. That's what life wanted you to do, and for you to transform your lifestyle. And now that Rahu is going to be going into your fifth house, the whole focus now is on your children. The whole focus now is on romance. The whole focus now is on your creative expression and on your intelligence. Doing mantra work can be insanely powerful for you at this time, my beautiful Libra, especially if you do the Maha Mantra. I believe I have it here. If you do the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, this mantra could be really beneficial for you in the next upcoming 18 months. So definitely chant, definitely do your mantras, get back into your creative pursuits, get back into your creative outlets, get connected with your children. This is a time for your passions and your hobbies to get reignited once again. So now let's pull some cards here for you, my beautiful Libra. What else do we have for Libra for the next upcoming May 2025? And we have Cupid. You're going to fall in love again. I like this for you. Yes, especially you, Libra. You've been this past 2 months with so much sixth house energy. It can get very draining because the sixth house is like the battlefield of life. So it's like you just been battling this problem, this issue, this enemy, this illness, this concern, worrying about that, worrying about this. So I'm just happy that you're like stepping out of the battlefield. You won, you did it, you organized it, you figured it out, and now you can romanticize your life. Okay, you can fall in love again. You can come back to romanticizing your life and being romantic and kind of falling in love with your life once again and deepening that connection. Okay, so I do see this. And for some of you guys who are single, you might even meet somebody or starting to get into some romantic energies that are getting closer and closer to you. Now let's see what are some other messages here for my beautiful Libras. Another message for my beautiful Libras when it comes to this May 2025, when it comes to love. And we have express your love. Absolutely. Especially when Mercury goes into Aries. As I was mentioning, heart-to-heart conversations. Express your love. Speak sweetly. Tell your person how hot they are, how sexy they are, how much you love them. Write them a poem. Get creative. Write them a song. Express your love, baby. Especially Libra. God, like there's nothing better than when a Libra gets romantic. It's like just the most heart-melting thing ever. So do it, baby. Express your love. And let's see now when it comes to your money life. What do we have in money for our beautiful Libras? What do we have in money for Libra for this upcoming month of May 2025? And we have dreams of abundance. So this is a moment for you to dream big, to come back to your dreams, to maybe start dreaming once again big. Like that's why we're getting back into your dharma, into you're out of like the battlefield and all these denser energies, and life is now trying to kind of elevate you to a new expansion of yourself. So when it comes to money, have a dream journal, And also think about, what are you daydreaming about? What is coming up for you? What is it that you are dreaming to have? And for you to take your dreams a little bit more seriously, my beautiful Libra, okay? So, dreams of abundance are coming. The more you dream, the more you visualize, the more this abundance and prosperity will come to you. And now let's see for the final message. Final message for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming month of May. And we have, surrender your comparison with other people. Absolutely, Libra. Keep your eyes trained on yourself and only yourself. And stop comparing yourself to other people. Comparison is the destroyer of joy. Okay? And do this test. Like, see how much is your mind thinking about others. Like, your mind is like, oh, they're liking that, they're like this, they're most probably thinking this, they're most probably now doing that, and they're most probably doing this. If you catch yourself thinking so much about others, catch yourself and it's like, no, what do I want? What do I want to do? And start training your brain to not automatically think of other people's businesses, but to only think about your own business. So, just a little thing that you can do this month, okay? So, those were your messages, my beautiful Libra. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like. So make sure to book one today using the promo code in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. I hope that you like them, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this May 2025. And man, do we have some good news for you. Of course, we still have your planet Mars in the energies of the ninth house, really trying to propel you. Either you're publishing something or you're like about to step into a massive expansion of yourself. You're preparing to become a teacher. You're preparing to share your knowledge. You're preparing to maybe travel. Some of you guys could be traveling at this time, reconnecting to your faith, reconnecting to your beliefs, reconnecting to your sense of belief in yourself. And this has been a journey, man, because Mars has been doing its work with you since October of last year. So we've been digging at this and digging at this and digging at this. So those are some good news. Mars is really going to help you to gain faith, belief. This is a great time for you to pray. This is a great time for you to do your spiritual practices, your rituals, to connect to your Ishtadev, to connect to your saints, angels, God, goddess, or whatever is that you worship. This is an incredible time to do it, to go back to school, to learn, to expand your knowledge, and to teach and to publish. Really powerful. And aside from that, the energies of Aries season deal with work. So you're going to be kind of focused on work. Health could be great for you at the beginning of the month. Having a nice routine of health, having a nice routine of working out, having a nice routine of eating good, of your nutrition, doing a detox, maybe if you would like. This is a great time to do all these energies, my beautiful Scorpio. And it is also a time for you to battle. If you've been feeling sick, I see you that you're going to get healthier. If you've been having some enemies, I see that you're going to beat them all. And you're just like in hustle mode at the beginning of this month. Hustle, hustle, bustle, bustle. So get on it, make your routine amazing and execute it, because it is a very, very powerful time, especially since you have all this creative energy you've been working on. Now it's like, let's materialize it and let's um, put it out there in the world. So there's definitely a lot of that energy going on. And then, of course, and then when it goes into Taurus season, that is when we're now stepping into your house of relationships. When Mercury and the Sun go into Taurus, now it's all about your relationships, having a heart to heart conversation, connecting to your partner. Don't be too arrogant, especially when the Sun is in the seventh house. Your partner may be a little bit self centered and arrogant at this time. Just let it be. Just let it be, because there could be like power struggles, ego fights that can happen here, and we end up burning the relationship. So don't go into these things. Just let him or her be the king or queen. Let them. and that's okay. Okay, the sun here wants you to focus a little bit more on the other, which is not going to be something bad. It's just for a couple of weeks while the sun is in Taurus. And then when Mercury goes into Taurus, this is also an energy of talking to your partner and revealing your innermost selves to each other and having a deep, deep conversation and asking for your needs to be met in a relationship. So that is going to be a lot of focus on relationships after when Taurus season comes. And then Jupiter, which has been sitting in your seventh house, now it's going to be going into the eighth house. And this is some good news. Scorpio, in the next upcoming 12 months, this is the moment for you to ask for your needs to be met. This is what I like to call the gold digger aspect, but not because you are purposely being a gold digger. It's because now it's your moment. It's your turn to ask and you shall receive. It is your turn to benefit from your spouse's money, from your other people's monies, from investors, loans, grants, even the lotto, okay? Even the lotto. So this is not the year for you to just be like, oh, I'm just going to do it all by myself and not bother anybody. You better ask. Ask and you shall receive. And this is only here for 12 months. It's not forever. So also this Jupiter will make your partner, if you have a spouse, your spouse is also going to expand their money because of your chart. Okay, so this is also healing your psychology. If maybe you suffer from anxiety, restlessness, any sort of mental illness, this is the moment to heal it as well, to go deep into your psychology and heal it and transform yourself. The transformations that you take on while Jupiter is in here are going to be incredibly beneficial for you. So change and transform. And last but not least, I will be doing a video just on this, so be on the lookout for that because we're going to go deeper into that. And then when it comes to Rahu and Ketu, which I will also be doing a video for them, and the changes that we're having with them, is that Rahu now is going to be stepping into your fourth house. So in a nutshell, you are now going to start focusing more on your inner happiness, on your home life, and on your family life. So life is, this can make you move. You may want to move. You may want to expand your home, renovate it, get a bigger house, get a bigger car, more conveniences, traveling or ending up moving to a new place. But you've pretty much outgrown the pot that you've been growing in, and now you have to be repotted into a bigger pot. So a lot of domestic life focus for you that is going to start happening while your career is also going to be going through a purge and a transformation. So you may feel a little disconnected from work and career, but this is not a bad thing. It's helping you to get into a more authentic version of yourself with your work. So stick around for that because we are going to be doing a video just on that to explain it a lot more. And now let's see, what messages do we have for Scorpio for May 2025? What messages do we have for Scorpio for May 2025? And a shower of abundance is here happening for you. That's exactly what I'm talking about, baby. I mean, there is going to be prosperity, abundance here happening for you. And if there was some psychological issue that has been blocking your prosperity, that has been blocking your abundance, this is now going to start getting healed. I do see abundance coming to you from many different directions. So that's why I mentioned ask. Ask because you will receive. People will be glad to give you. Okay? And it's not like you're supposed to give back. Like, just receive because the abundance is going to be here for you. And now let's see when it comes to love. This could also expand your sexuality and heal your sexuality. What else do we have here for my beautiful Scorpios when it comes to May 2025 in love? Express your love. I love this for you, Scorpio, especially when Mercury goes into your seventh house, when it goes into Taurus. This is a fantastic moment for you to express your love towards your partner. If you're not in a relationship at this time, you're most probably going to start liking someone. Express your love. Express how you feel. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture to your current partner, to the person that you like, to the crush that you have. Go and get out of your comfort zone and express your love. This is going to be very beneficial for your love life and your relationship. And now when it comes to money and work, what do we have for Scorpio when it comes to money and work for this May 2025. And we have pay yourself first. I like this. So the money's coming in, and it could be coming in from other resources, from other people, from other sources. But life is telling you got to pay yourself first, okay? Before you start spending it or paying the bills or whatever. Start learning to put 10%, 20%, 25%, 30%, how much you want to take from your normal payment, your paycheck, and start saving it by making it into a ritual where you are paying yourself first. And by doing this, you will be able to save money, and you're also acknowledging your personal hard work and how you are going to pay yourself first before anything else. So, this will be a very, very good practice of self love and of also saving money for you. And now let's see, what do we have as your final message, Scorpio, for this May 2025? And we have surrender to your full power. Oof, I love this for you, Scorpio, because this is the house of power. The eighth house is the house of power. But it's so funny how like all human beings are kind of afraid of their own power. So it's quite scary house, but it's also the house that gives you power. So it's the house that makes you vulnerable, but it's also giving you power. So here life is saying that now you're going to start stepping into your full power. This is what this Jupiter wants to give you. That if there's anything inside yourself, insecurities, addictions, mental issues, mental illness, whatever it is, that is blocking your ability to not take your full power, especially you, Scorpio. You are freaking powerful, and people can feel it. You are the sign of power. That's just who you are. So the moment has come for you to embrace who you are, a powerful being. And that is what this whole month is going to start beginning, is that it's going to ignite and it's going to start calling for you to stop living your life so small and for you to step into your full power. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Scorpio. Book one today using the promo code in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpios, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for this powerful month of May 2025. And for you is going to be very, very important because your planet, Jupiter, is going to be changing signs into Gemini. I'm so excited for my beautiful Sagittariuses. I will be doing a video specifically for this change of Jupiter in Gemini, which is going to give way more detail. So make sure you subscribe to not miss that nectar. But in a nutshell, get ready. You are on the brink. This is the year you meet the one. For my single people, I'm going to repeat it again. This is the year you meet the one. For my people who are already married, this is the year that your relationship becomes more deepened and connected and healed. For those people who are in a toxic relationship, this is the year that this relationship gets blessed by cutting it off and allowing for you to meet a better person. So, and for those of you who are looking for a business partner, this is the year you're going to find the business partner of your dreams. This is the year for you to really step into knowing people and expanding your circle of friends. I see more clients. I see more relations. I mean, this is the moment for public relations, my beautiful Sagittarius. And that, as you start, putting yourself out there is definitely going to be a banquet of potential partners, business or in love, waiting for you. Okay. So very, very good news on that. Make sure you check the video that I'm going to be doing on that because we will go deeper into some messages there. But those are some really, really nice news for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. Also, Aries season is a season of a lot of creativity and romance for you. So make sure that you are expressing yourself, having fun, doing your hobbies, coming back to your hobbies, reconnecting with your children if you have children, or reconnecting with your creative ability so that you can express yourself. And then when we go into Taurus season, now we're going to step into monetizing all that creative energy, into working really hard, into working on your health, working on your routine, and working on your daily lifestyle. So very, very nice energies here that are getting you to have a lot of fun at the beginning of the month, and then you kind of start getting into a lot of productivity at the end of the month. Then with Rahu also stepping into the energies of change of nodes, which I will also be doing a video on that. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss that. But Rahu will be stepping into your third house. This is really good. Okay. Rahu loves the third house. So I really feel like this past year for you with all this sixth house energy, there could have been a lot of problem solving to do. There could have been a lot of like issues and problems that you had to go and fix, that you had to attend to, that you had to put in order. And so you've done the work. And this could have been with work or your health or your lifestyle or your daily routine. Now, Rahu is now stepping into your third house of entrepreneurship. It's also stepping into the energies of effort oriented. So this is the moment that you can become self-made, Saggy. Okay, when Rahu goes into the third house, in a nutshell, is the moment where you can become self-made. Every effort that you put, even starting a channel right now, or starting a book, or starting a startup, could be really powerful for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is the moment for immense effort and immense entrepreneurship skills, especially as you meet more people. So I see you expanding your friends, your networks, your clientele in a wonderful and powerful way. So very, very good energy for you. Now let's go a little bit deeper into your messages, my beautiful Saggy. What are some other messages that we have here for Sagittarius when it comes to May 2025? And we have be honest with yourself. Ooh, I like that. So be honest with yourself. We're still having all this fourth house energy before the nodes change, and there's still lots of things going on. So this is a month for you to get very honest with yourself and get to the root of a matter of something, of how you feel. Instead of ignoring it, instead of repressing it, this is the moment to get really real with yourself, very honest with yourself, and you will see that that clarity, that inner emotional clarity, is what's going to open the doors for this future. So make sure, my Sagittarius, that you are being very honest with yourself in everything. This is a month to really practice that and to see, okay, am I good with this? How does my body feel? How do I really feel about this? And that you can honor yourself before anything else. Okay, that's what this whole fourth house journey was trying to teach you, that your emotions matter and how you feel matters, and that the more honest you are with your emotions, the best results we're going to get in the future. Now let's see your love life, since Jupiter is going to start turning it on for you. What do we have here for my beautiful Sagittarius is when it comes to love this month of May 2025? And we have free yourself. I like this. So those of you who are in a toxic relationship, yeah, life is trying to tell you to take control over your life once again and get out of this toxic relationship. Those of you who are single, free yourself from the hyper independence and the single and the dry period of your life. Okay, free yourself from the past lovers, free yourself from the past sadnesses and heartbreaks. And don't be afraid of love. Don't run away from love. Don't keep love at a distance. Like, free yourself from these restraints and take control over your life once again when it comes to relationships. Very powerful message. And now let's see when it comes to money. What is the message of money and career for Sagittarius this upcoming May 2025? And we have conscious consumer. Okay, Saggy. It's funny you got this one. Saggies, you are always the life of the party and the very, very prosperous and abundant friend. but you could also, in the jolliness of yourself, can end up overdoing it and over leisure, over enjoyment, over too much of these things. So life, you're saying this is the moment to start becoming more conscious of how you consume. What are you consuming? Not just food wise, but also media, also what you're buying. Okay, that are you buying things that are worth buying, or is it just like you're just spending frivolously with no reason whatsoever? So here life is saying be conscious of your consuming, be conscious of your impulsive shopping, be conscious of what you eat, be conscious of the media that you're taking in, and be conscious of what companies are you buying from. Are they companies that are beneficial for the world? Because remember that your money is like a boat, so start kind of treating it at a higher energy with that. Like, don't just treat it as like anything. The moment has come to be very conscious of what you consume and what you buy. And now let's see your final message. Right, I'm just going to give you this because it fell right on. So the final message for Sagittarius is surrender resentments. And I feel like this is the last sort of weeks that we're going to have in this fourth house energy, where life is really trying to dig at what are the resentments that you have with family, with mom, with dad, with your home life situation, with your childhood. Like, what are the resentments that you have? And these resentments are ready to be taken out. They have just been poisoning you, and you're ready to transmute these resentments. One way to release resentments is literally make a list of all the things that you resent. I resent this, I resent this person, I resent this situation, until you can't write anymore, and then burn the paper. So it can just get out of you, okay? These resentments. Alrighty. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittarius, those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this May 2025. And do I have some good news for you? First, of course, your planet Saturn has gone into the third house. Your Sarisati is over. And now all the effort that you put on your future, on your skills, on your startup, um, on anything. If you wanted to start a channel, if you want to start writing, if you want to start any sort of self project, this is an incredible moment for you to really take it to the next level. All the efforts that you're going to be putting are going to create an amazing opportunity for you. So that is one wonderful thing. We are also having at the beginning of the month, Aries season has to do a lot with your home life. So it's a great time to fix things around the house, fix things with the family, connect with your family, connect with your mother, connect with your father, and all of these things will be so fantastic for you. Then by the time of Taurus season, when the sun goes into Taurus, now the focus is back into your passions, into your romance, into your children, and into your creative expression. So that is the flow of the month. Then, of course, we're also going to be having Jupiter, which is going to be stepping into your sixth house. So that is going to be benefiting you. This is the beginning of a new era in your money life, in your work life, and in your daily life. Jupiter will bring you more work, will bring you an amazing lifestyle, will also heal you and bring you a lot of health. I will be doing a video specifically on Jupiter transiting to Gemini and how that is going to be affecting you, Capricorn. So make sure that you subscribe and that you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss that nectar. But in a nutshell, your whole routine and your work and the service that you give to the world will come to a new level. And at the same time, Rahu, which will also be changing signs, Rahu is going to be stepping into the energies of your second house. So that is going to be bringing lots of opportunity to make money. You are going to start focusing on making money, making abundance, making prosperity. Maybe the beginning of this month or in this month of May, you may feel a little insecure about your money, but this is all trying to turn you on towards more productivity, more abundance, more prosperity, more advancements in the work, more advancements in your practical life, which will expand your career, your money, and your profession. And that's why Saturn, all the efforts that you put at this time will be bringing lots of abundance and prosperity. So this is not the time to be leisuring around. This is now the moment for Capricorn to really bring his boss babe and bossy man come through, because there could be amazing possibilities for you to take your company, career, profession, service to a whole new level, which is very, very exciting, Capricorn. This is the beginning of a new era for you. Now let's see what other messages do we have for Capricorn here. Let's see what are some other messages for Capricorn for this upcoming May 2025. And we have a new partner. Okay, so this could bring a new business partner into your life, but this could also be renovating the energies of your love life, which I think it's very wonderful, because Mars has been in your seventh house, maybe causing a lot of issues in your relationship. And definitely go check out the Mars and Cancer video, because that can explain more to you. But this could be the month where now we're stepping into having a new renewal energy with your commitments and your partnerships. So allow them to renew. And this is not the moment for you to be focusing on controlling your partner, because this is the moment you need to really focus on you. And the more you focus on you, the more abundance, prosperity, and advancements in your work area will happen. So now let's see what's going on with your love life. What is another message for Capricorn for their love life for this May 2025? And we have a honeymoon. So some of you guys may be going on a little trip with your partner, which will be something very wonderful. Others of you may be traveling and then you meet a partner during travels, or this new partner that you meet can make you feel like you're in a honeymoon phase, or this is a moment to bring a lot of bliss into your relationships and your commitments, and to romanticize your life. So love is looking really nice. Love is looking really good for this month of May. Now let's see for money and work. What is the message for Capricorn for money and work for this May 2025? And we have a raise and a promotion, baby. Money is coming in, Capricorn. Yes, this is the moment where now we're raising the bar in your abundance, in your prosperity. This could be the month where you start seeing some new opportunities, maybe a better position at work, a better job, more clientele. But there's definitely more abundance and prosperity coming to you, and a raise and a promotion is on the way. So you are definitely upgrading in all levels of your life right now. And let's see your final message, Capricorn. Final message for Capricorn for this 2025, May 2025 for Capricorn. And we have surrender to what is. So the more you go with the flow and accept what is, accept people for how they are, accept situations for how they are, accept your position for what it is, accept your partner for what they are, and in everything, this is how you're going to be able to get through the difficulties and the obstacles. Remember, Jupiter here in the sixth house will bless all challenges that come your way. So the best way to handle this is not resist it, is not wanting to change it, is not wanting to better it, is not wanting to fix it. You just surrender to what is. And in that acceptance of what is, everything will start flowing for you so much better. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn. Those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a more specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations this month using the promo code in the description here below. Using the promo code will give you a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you will like, my beautiful Capricorn. So make sure to book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this upcoming month of May 2025. And now we have Saturn, your planet, in the second house, which is now a time where you're at the last, for my moons in Aquarius, you are at the last 2 years of your Sarisati. And if you don't understand what the Sarisati is, I encourage you to go check out my Sarisati Saturn return video in my channel. That is going to give you some clues on how to handle this challenging energy. However, this is definitely the time for you to really monetize and create a more stronger sense of self and confidence in your new identity that you have created. So money can be feeling a little tight, but life wants you to think long term. Life wants you to take your assets very seriously and to take your skills and your sense of self esteem very seriously. At the same time, at the beginning of the month, which is all about Aries season, will be focused on your third house of mindset, courage. This is the moment for you to take action and to not sleep in the laurels and put a lot of effort into something that you really want to develop and move forward. Through your efforts is how you're going to see the results. So now life is putting it in your hands to make yourself self made. And then by the time that Taurus season comes at the later part of May, we are now focusing on the energies of the fourth house, which is your home life, your family life, and your sacred, intimate, personal sector of happiness. So later half, I really suggest that you connect with your family, that you connect with your loved ones, that you make your house really nurturing and beautiful. If you want to be a homebody, stay in the house for the later part. This is going to nurture you and it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Then, of course, Jupiter will also be changing signs. I will be doing a video just on Jupiter, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss that nectar. But now Jupiter will be stepping into your fifth house of creativity, the fifth house of passions, the fifth house of romance, and the fifth house of creative pursuits. So here, life is reconnecting you to your passions. Life is reconnecting you to your creative expression. This could be creativity in business, in art, or even in athleticism and sports. Life is really igniting also your romance and your romanticism for life. You know, it's trying to romanticize your life and bring back joy into your life. So Jupiter here will be giving you a lot of expansions in that. Something that could really benefit you is chanting mantras, especially chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And this could really help you in harnessing a lot of spiritual energy that eventually would turn into a lot of good luck for you, because this is also the house of mantra. So very beneficial for you. And then we're also having Rahu changing signs, and Rahu is now going to be stepping into your sign. And I will be doing a video just on this, but this is the moment, Aquarius, where life is pulling you away from other people, from relationships, from commitments, and it's trying to help you focus on yourself, on you and your identity and your persona. The more you work on yourself and the more you become the best version of yourself, the easier it's going to be to attract a partner and to transform your relationships. So I will be doing a video just on this change of nodes. So make sure that you subscribe, because I will be expanding on this. But now the focus is on you. You are now the star of the show, Aquarius, and life wants you to take on the stage and show us what you got, baby. So don't get insecure. Don't get shy. This is the moment for you to really take on the limelight and show off. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius. So let's look a little bit deeper into it. What else do we have for Aquarius for May 2025? For Aquarius, May 2025. And we have trustworthy guidance, okay? You are now being guided. You can hear some really trustworthy guidance this month. Listen, maybe listen to your family, to your mother, to your parents. They could be giving you some amazing advice at this time, or somebody that you consider to be family could be giving you some really good advice. But follow your intuition, follow your advice, and follow this guidance, because it's going to lead you in the right way. Now let's see how your love life is doing. What do we have in love for my beautiful Aquariuses for this upcoming month of May 2025? And we have romantic feelings. So yes, your life is starting to be more romanticized. So if you're currently single, Jupiter here can expand your romance and maybe get you a romantic partner. And if you're currently in a relationship, life is trying to reignite your romance and you romanticizing your life and you feeling that love. Okay, the feelings that you're feeling for someone, they're real and they're worth exploring. So make sure that you are allowing this romance to really play out in your heart. Don't play aloof, don't disconnect, because this could really make your heart open up in new and incredible ways, okay? Now let's see your finances and your career. What do we have for finances and career for our beautiful Aquariuses for this upcoming month of May 2025? And your advice in career is release jealousy. So this is not the time to be looking at other people. As I mentioned, the focus is on you. It's not on others. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare your journey to anybody. Remember, comparison is the stealer of joy. But this is the moment for you to keep your eyes on yourself. And if you see that other people are doing well, or other people are advancing, or other people are somewhere where you want to be, let that inspire you, because you can do it too. That's why they're there in front of you, to prove to you that you can also make that happen. So this is a moment to release that, refocus on you, and believe in yourself. And your last message, my beautiful Aquarius, the last message for Aquarius for this May 2025 for Aquarius. And we have surrender to success, baby. Success wants to come in here, but the success needs to be focused on you, your success, and what makes you successful, and to develop your journey. It's about you. So life is saying surrender to success. I know you've gone through a pretty difficult time. This past 4 years have not been easy, but now you're preparing yourself for great success to come into your life. So open yourself up to the possibilities and for the success that wants to come in. Embrace it because you're ready for it. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a more specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now, 45% off on my consultations this month using the promo code. So make sure to use the promo code for this 75-minute session where we're going to go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aquarius, until you get the answers that you deserve. So book one today in the description below. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this upcoming May. And for you, do I have some really wonderful news, because your planet Jupiter is going to be changing signs. And I will be doing a video just on this because it's going to be a 1-year transit, very important transit. And I will be doing one specific for that. So make sure you check that one out. But in a nutshell, you are pretty much going to be going through a wonderful time where life is going to help you find the house of your dreams. Either you're going to move to a better place, a bigger place, an amazing place. This could be a great time for you to buy a home, buy property, get into real estate, even just getting a new car, or even for some of you guys getting a boat. But all these conveniences are coming to you. Reconnecting to your family, reconnecting to your roots, reconnecting to your emotional happiness is also part of the cards for you. So Jupiter here will be definitely expanding your sense of self, of emotional security, and your expansion with your family, and even giving you the house or the home of your dreams. If you already like your home, if you already love your home and you're not thinking of moving, at least a renovation, a changing of things, a feng shui, a vastu, remodeling, it could be a wonderful time to do all of these things, my beautiful Pisces. So definitely take advantage of that. Now, for the first half of the month, with having Aries season here, we are definitely focused on making money and abundance and prosperity. So the first month, make sure that you're hustling, working, going out there. You have some really amazing ideas for making money. Put them into practice. Be bold and go for it, because that is how you make your money, baby. And then for the later half of the month, now we're stepping into putting the effort. So maybe you get the idea, the monetary idea at the beginning of the month, and then you start really working and putting the efforts on it, making a website, starting writing, starting a book, putting more effort in your skills, polishing your skills, and also changing your mindset to really move forward in the way you need to move forward. So a lot of activity. I see you marketing, I see you talking to people, and I see that you can really advance in a lot of ways. And last but not least, we're also having the change of nodes, which is going to be very powerful. I will also be doing a video just on that. And the good news is that Rahu is finally leaving your sign, Pisces, and now it's going to be moving into the 12th house. So this was a time of a lot of focus on you, maybe taking you away from relationships, taking you away from you depending on others, and the focus has been on the self, on the identity and you. And now you've done the work. Now we're going to be stepping now into the energies of spirituality, activating your 12 and 6 axis. And this is going to bring you into a massive spiritual journey. I mean, this is like shamanic vibes all the way. And you already are the shaman of the zodiac, my beautiful Pisces. You are the medium, the shaman. And here, life is now refocusing you again into your spiritual path, into letting go of the past, into closing a massive chapter of your life, into focusing on your spirituality, focusing on healing the subconscious, healing the past, healing the childhood wounds, healing the inner child. You're going through a massive inner transformation through a spiritual path that is really going to elevate you, which is very exciting. Now, let's see what are some other messages that we have for Pisces for this upcoming May 2025 for Pisces. And we have play, baby, okay? Have fun, play. Now that the energies are going to start shifting away from you, you're going to start feeling a little bit lighter. And remember, that inner child wants to get healed. It wants to play with you. So play with your inner child. Your inner child is here to be transformed, to be raised to a new vibration, and to heal your inner self, to heal your past through playfulness and joyfulness. So play, baby, play. Especially when we go into Taurus season, this might become more of a thing that you play and that you polish your skills, and that this is going to bring a lot of joy and happiness and also change your mindset. Now, let's see when it comes to love. What do we have in love for my beautiful Pisces for this upcoming month of May 2025? And we have free yourself. So, Pisces, we need to free ourselves from whatever drama, toxicity around love that we may be having, either from a person that is toxic or from a situation or a cycle that keeps repeating. Life is saying, free yourself from this. And in freeing yourself, you're taking control over your life once again. Okay, so life is trying to say, stop depending on others, stop living for others, stop putting others before you. The moment has come for you to take your power back and free yourself from any entanglements that are bringing pain and toxicity in your life. So it is definitely helping you to free yourself from the burdens of a relationship, okay, or the heart burdens. Now, let's see when it comes to career and money, since it is going to be activated this month for you. What do we have for Pisces for career and money for Pisces? And we have here positivity, optimism, and faith is what's going to get you more abundance and prosperity in your life. Stay positive, stay happy, stay optimistic. Don't look at things from a negative light. It is all about you believing and having faith and having that positivity to attract more abundance and prosperity in your life. So it's all based on your attitude, and that is how you can attract more money. And last but not least, what do we have for my beautiful Pisces for this upcoming month of May 2025 for Pisces? And we have surrender to rest and sleep. I mean, Pisces, you are the sleepy one. You are the sleepy one of the I call it the sleeping beauty of the zodiac. So it is very important that you always keep up with your sleep, that your sleep is in good quality. Don't overwork yourself. Make sure that you're sleeping good. Make sure that you are working on the routine of your night. Don't go to bed so late. Don't wake up so late. Try to get into balance with a night routine that is beneficial for you and that it actually helps you and lifts you. So just as much as you're working, we also have to honor our dream and our sleep. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming month of May. I hope that they helped you and I hope that you like them. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And remember too that these are general messages, my beautiful Pisces. If you would like to have a more specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. A consultation for 45% off with me, as consultation of 75 minutes where we go deep into your natal chart, into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like also, my beautiful Pisces. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, I hope you like these messages. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And I just want to say thank you to all my brothers and my sisters for being here. I hope that you guys have an incredible May 2025. Thank you so much for all your love, sending everybody so many blessings. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and for sharing this video with your loved ones. I truly, truly appreciate you so much and love you so much. And I'll be seeing you for the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.